Hey, what's going on, guys? Here at Galaxy Games with Colin, and today we're doing a deck profile of Fluffals. Haven't done this deck in a while. Yeah, it still exists. My condolences for Patchwork. Hopefully you guys get that sometime before, you die, because...
We're never getting it. The Konami has teased us for 2 years now. Come on now.
Yeah. All right. So, Lunalights, we went through the same thing with Kaleidocheck, and we finally got it. So,
yes.
There is hope. There
is definitely hope. And we're also getting pendulums, too.
Yeah. So, but yeah, Fluffals. What are your thoughts on Fluffals right now in Link format?
In the Link format's okay. Most people are started running sheep, like I have. Some people play like 2 because they get to search off a toy vendor, which is what they usually do, because they already have the sabers and they already have Polly. That's what they usually have. But I play a unique number for the Link because I usually like to go to Mrs. Radiant as quickly as I can to do the free fusion combo.
Okay.
So I can get your board cleared as quickly as can.
So you still play it pretty aggressive and going second?
It's pretty much aggressive. It's pretty much an LTK deck.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people were going towards playing Instant Fusion for the sheep and then just making Sabretooth to bring back sheep, and that was your best opening play.
That was it if you're going first.
Yeah, because of course no Bahamut Shark Toad in Link format, unfortunately.
No.
All right, so let's go ahead and get right into the deck profile.
Okay, for the Fluffals, I play 3 Fluffal Penguin because I like to draw this and special summon Fluff Dog, because that way I don't waste my normal summon yet.
Right.
And then if I have Sabers, then I just get the Owl and go into straight fusion summon for Tiger. It's pretty much the easiest board wipe ever. And then the draw 2 effect is amazing. Even though it's only once per turn, it's still a good way to get a good hand, because if you draw a chain and you discard the chain, you get to fight for fusion or fight for factory.
Yep. Good stuff.
For dogs, for the next Fluffal, I play Fluff Dog. Basic staple. It's the best searcher in the deck, and even though it's only once per turn, it still helps you get your Fluffals that you need and your Edgem Saber.
Yep, it's your Stratos.
Yeah. And for the other Fluffals, I play 3 Fluffal Bear for the Searcher Toy Vendor, and the 3 Wings for the Toy Vendor effect.
You have to draw 2 and search,
Yeah, because if you discard Bear from your hand to get Toy Vendor, you have this in hand. It's an automatic free hand combo.
Yep.
I mean, you rebuild your hand super quickly. So if you just wasted your hand from fusion summoning, that's an easy way to regain your hand.
Yeah. Nice thing with Wings is you can actually use it for Brilliant Fusion, since it is a light, if you decide to go that route with the deck.
Not really. Most people play Brilliant Fusion Engine now.
Yeah. It's something I did see people testing with. But.
Yeah, used to people have, but not no more because of some reasons.
Yeah, it's hard to get the Seraph Knight off the board sometimes.
And for the links, helping with the links, I play 3 Sheep because it's a free special summon, and I did this amazing combo against my friend Chris, where I had a Fluffal Dog, a Chain and Graveyard, and him in my hand. So I special summoned the sheep. And then activated the sheep's effect to return the dog to my hand to special summon the chain. And then that was like a
normal the dog and another shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's the reason why I play 3 sheep for the links.
Okay.
For Parley Power, I play 3 Owl for the search, and sometimes people don't use the pay 500 effective fusion summon with him, because then you waste material for Link summon, because he's also an Earth. So that's why I like to play 2 Mrs. Radiant, because he's an Earth, and most of them are Earth, except for Wings and Penguin.
So the attack boost really helps.
Yes.
But a nice thing with Owl is an out to anti-spell fragrance.
Yes.
So.
Because even though you don't get a poly, you still have to pay 500 effect. That's all you have to do.
Yeah.
And that's it for the Fluffals. And for the Engems, I play 3 Chain. It's the best way to get Fight for Fusion into your hand if you don't have it. Because if you fuse with it, it's the best way to go with Penguin and Chain. And that way you get, and then it's better to do this as Chain 2 and then the Penguin draw effect to do as Chain 1.
Yeah.
Because if you don't get this effect, but if you draw it, and somehow you get it again, and you can activate the other chain effect that you discarded to get the Fight for Fusion.
Yep.
And uncommonly, I play 2 sabers. Most people usually play 1 because it's able to be recycled. I like to play 2 because usually I don't really see it in my hand that much, and I have terrible luck with it. And it's pretty much what you used to go into the most of the fights.
Yeah.
And here's an uncommon one. I play 1 Edgem Saw. Yeah, I'm.
Would you like to play a game?
Jigsaw? No, I don't want to play a game. The reason why I play this is because, let's say you have a hand with Edgem Saw. Let me get it real quick. Bear and Wings. So you activate the effect of Bear to get Toy Vendor.
Right.
And then you know some of this. You activate effect. You have to discard a Fluffal, which I'm sure you're okay with.
Yeah.
And you draw 2. And let's say you draw into a Fluffal dog. You return that to the top of the deck. And then you keep the other card. And then you activate Toy Fender to discard the other wings you have and draw into the Fluffal dog, which is a free special. And then you use the draw free effect for wings.
Okay. Not bad. So it's another like boosted consistency card that just gets you more resources and
Yep.
has its neat little combos.
And for the final monster part, I play 3 Ghost Ogres with my hand traps. This works again, diagram and all that good stuff. This affects Toy Vendor a lot because it's activate then activate the effect. So most people think that it's activate and then it's activating with the effect. So usually that's not the way to go. And that's why I like Ghost Dog because it usually stops plays, not like Invoke, Trick Stars. Because with Trick Stars, they can tag out Candina.
And then with Invoke, I mean, they still get their search off of Alistair, and then they use Alistair and Grave anyway.
Yeah, and then you still get back Alistair anyway.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you had like Ash or, I don't know, Droll or just like Gammas, I mean, would you consider playing those over the Ogre?
I would definitely play free Ash over the Ogres.
But, you know, Ogre's pretty decent still.
It's pretty decent. It's just money type wise for a kid, it's not good.
Right.
And that's it for the monsters. And for the spells, I play free Toy Vendor. The draw effect is amazing, and the search effect at the end, which is sent to the graveyard, is amazing.
Yep.
It helps with the sabers or the fluffals that you need at any time. And then 3 super polys, and I do not mean the old ones. I mean
Yeah, the one that's banned. Because there's a super card called Super Polymerization that's banned. You didn't know that.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean the super rarity of polymerization.
Yeah.
I like these because I like the old look way that they have, and that's how I usually play with Fluffals.
I like the Fusion Enforcers Super myself that has the original art
Yeah,
on
I
it.
got rid of mine a few months back.
Oh, okay.
And for the Fighters, I play 2 Fight for Fusions
Okay.
for the fusion plays and 1 Fight for Factory. You usually want to banish Fight for Factory. You usually want to banish Fight for Fusion with this effect, because that way if it's popped, you still get this out of back to your hand.
Okay. Yeah, pretty standard lineup there.
Yeah. Lastly, I play 3 Cosmic Cyclones to wipe out your backboards, and 1 Monster Reborn to bring back usually your Fighters.
Yep. 40 card main deck?
Yes.
All right.
No traps.
No traps needed.
No. And for the extra deck, I play 3 Tigers. It's the best fight you can ever have. Sabretooth is the second best, but this is the best because it pops your opponent's entire field. I mean, if they only have like 1 card on the field, like a set monster or set spell trap, it still gets rid of it because it might seem something like schemy some way. So it helps with the field a whole lot.
Yep. Helps clear the way. Do you ever make 3?
In like 1 game?
Yeah.
No, it's kind of tricky. I can definitely make 2 though, but not 3.
Just have a little bit of extra space to work with, so why
Yeah,
not?
plus it helps with the attack boost too.
Okay.
And then for now I have Epoxy, but I'm playing 3 Sabretooth. Because the special summon effect from the graveyard is amazing. It's pretty much like a 3 Monster Reborn, like a fusion summon. And the effect where you use 3 or more fusion material is amazing. That's not destroyed by battle or card effects.
Yep.
So if your opponent tries to Regeki, it's safe. And let's say you had this in defense mode, it's just a big wall.
Yep. And then it's still your most standard first turn play, Sabertooth, summon back Sheep, and then just have like a decent board that's hard to get over.
Yeah, plus it applies the extra 400 for all the Fifers.
Yes.
I wish it was for each Fluffal Fifer, but it's only 400 for each.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for the one-offs, I play one Kraken because I don't really go into the second Kraken that much. I don't really see it that much. Because I usually only use it for the pop effect and for the OTK because it allows you to attack twice. So what I do is I summon the Kraken first, and then I activate effect I special summon it in defense mode and activate effect to pop a field. And I fuse it into the Sabertooth.
Right.
And then the Sabertooth brings it back.
Right.
And that's pretty much a game if your opponent has an open field.
Right.
And then it's the extra 400, which makes it 26 and then 28. So you got 52 and 28, which is clearly the most close way to get 8,000 easily.
Yep.
For the one-offs, I play one bear, one wolf, one sheep, and I know you guys were a little bit shocked when I played the Epsom Salt, but I actually played one of the Leo too. Because even though I won't be able to attack directly the 10 activates effect, it's still a good way to dish out damage. Because if I am able to have like a few fusions on field, I activate effect to send. Like let's say I have an opponent that has a 35 beater, and it's easy to get off the field. You activate this effect to send, deal 35 damage. And if you can't attack that turn, that's the best way to do it. So let's say your opponent has like a negate trap.
Right.
And then you go to main phase 2. You activate this effect to deal damage equal to that monster's attack that you destroy.
Yeah, it's like a Volcasaurus, essentially.
Yes.
And then I was looking through Kraken, and thing to know, Kraken, it has the same kind of effect as Leo, to where if you use the effect to send a monster to the grave, it can't attack directly, but it can still attack twice over monsters.
Yeah, so that's why I special summon off fight for Sabertooth, because then it pretty much just clears it off.
Yeah, it clears the condition that it used the effect, and
Yes.
it's coming back as a new monster. So yeah, that's a good combo.
And for the links, I play 2 minutes of Radiant, because almost all the Fluffals are Earths.
Yep, got to get those pointers.
Yeah, and then 1 decode for a power attack. Plus it helps expand the link for fusions.
Yep.
And then 1 undercode target the lower attack if you don't have like a hand for
Helps you get over bigger things too.
Yes.
Yep. Good stuff.
Ready, I got no sideboard, you guys. And thank you for the deck profile and Hail Gems. Goodbye.
Catch you guys next time.